afternoon for the Willapa Hills and the South Washington coast. A high wind warning remains in effect from 9 a.m. this morning to 4 p.m. this afternoon. Winds becoming southwest and west and increasing to 30 to 40 miles per hour. Peak gusts 65 to 70 miles per hour at headlands and beaches, 50 to 60 miles per hour at coastal communities. Timing: strong winds developing around 9 a.m. Peak winds between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Locations include Long Beach, Ocean Park, and Cape Disappointment. Strongest wind will be in the southernmost parts of the coast and Willapa Hills. Impacts: winds will make travel in southwest Washington extremely hazardous. Saturated soils combined with the unusually strong winds will likely damage or even uproot some trees, causing damage and disrupting power. A high wind warning means a hazardous high wind event is expected or occurring. Sustained wind speeds of at least 40 miles per hour or gusts of 58 miles per hour or more can lead to property damage. This is a special weather statement issued at 7:29 a.m. High wind warning remains in effect from 10 a.m. this morning to 4 p.m. this afternoon for the greater Portland and Vancouver metro areas, the lower Columbia and Interstate 5 corridor in southwest Washington and far northwest Oregon, the South Washington Cascade foothills, and the western Columbia at River Gorge. A high wind warning remains in effect from 10 a.m. this morning to 4 p.m. this afternoon. Winds: south wind becoming west and increasing to 25 to 40 miles per hour. Peak gust 60 to 65 miles per hour. Timing: strong winds developing after 10 a.m. Peak winds between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Locations include St. Helens, Hillsborough, Portland, Oregon City, Gresham, Longview, Kelso, Vancouver, Battleground, Washougal, Toutle, Ariel, Lake Mowin. Cougar impacts: winds will make travel extremely hazardous. Saturated soils combined with the unusually strong winds will likely damage or even uproot some trees, causing damage and disrupting power. A high wind warning means a hazardous high wind event is expected or occurring. Sustained wind speeds of at least 40 miles per hour or gusts of 58 miles per hour or more can lead to property damage. This is a special weather statement issued at 7:29 a.m. High wind warning remains in effect from 11 a.m. this morning to 7 p.m. this evening for the North Oregon and South Washington Cascades, the Upper Hood River Valley, and the Central Columbia at River Gorge. A high wind warning remains in effect from 11 a.m. this morning to 7 p.m. this evening. Cascade winds: wind becoming west at 25 to 40 miles per hour. Gusts to 70 miles per hour at high elevations, 50 to 60 miles per hour at lower elevations. Central Gorge and Hood River Valley winds: wind becoming west 30 to 45 miles per hour with gusts 60 to 70 miles per hour. Timing: strong winds developing around midday and continuing until early evening. Peak winds expected between 12 noon and 5 p.m. Locations include Odell, Mount St. Helens impacts: winds will make travel extremely hazardous. Saturated soils combined with the unusually strong winds will likely damage or even uproot some trees, causing damage and disrupting power. A high wind warning means a hazardous high wind event is expected or occurring. Sustained wind speeds of at least 40 miles per hour or gusts of 58 miles per hour or more can lead to property damage. This is a special weather statement issued at 4:19 a.m. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 10 p.m. this evening for the North Oregon and South Washington Cascades. A winter storm warning for snow and blowing snow remains in effect until 10 p.m. this evening. Timing: snow will continue into the evening, heavy at times. Snow levels / accumulations: total snow accumulations today through this evening of 10 to 20 inches are expected. Snow levels will briefly rise to around 4,000 feet this afternoon, before falling below 2,500 feet again this evening. Winds gusting as high as 70 miles per hour in exposed areas in the afternoon and early evening will causing blowing and drifting snow with low visibilities. Impacts: roads will be snow-covered and slick. The winds and snow will make travel hazardous. A winter storm warning for heavy snow means severe winter weather conditions are expected or occurring. Significant amounts of snow on forecast that will make travel dangerous. Only travel in an emergency. If you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. This is a special weather statement issued at 4:19 a.m. Winter weather advisory remains in effect until noon today for the South Washington Cascade foothills. A winter weather advisory for snow remains in effect until noon today. Timing: snow will continue through the morning. Accumulation / snow levels: snow levels will be between 2,000 and 2,500 feet. 2 to 4 inches of new snow are possible. Impacts: roads may become snow-covered and slick and make travel hazardous at times. A winter weather advisory for snow means that periods of snow will cause primarily travel difficulties. Be prepared for snow-covered roads and limited visibilities, and use caution while driving. This is a special weather statement issued at 12:13 p.m. The threat of flooding in southwest Washington and northwest Oregon lessens for Monday and Tuesday. The next strong storm expected for Monday is being forecast to be more of a windstorm and less of the heavy rain producer than earlier thought. This storm is still expected to produce a period of heavy rain Monday morning and early Monday afternoon, but the associated cold front is forecast to move south of northwest Oregon by late Monday, sooner than previous thought, limiting the duration of the heavy rain and lessening the risk of flooding on area rivers. However, the rain may be heavy enough at times on Monday for some localized urban flooding. With rivers already running high, this amount of rain will still produce significant rises on several rivers. Thus, the situation still bears watching should rainfall details change again. Stay tuned to the latest weather and river forecasts at weather.gov/Portland, as details could continue to change as we get closer to this event. Hourly weather observations at 8 a.m. A story